back to Factorio. I'm in 82. This is episode 71. As you can see, oil. Oil. We've got oil. So I'll show that in a moment. As soon as we get to the base, we're going to see what happens when you dump a whole bunch of oil. What happens to the plastic. Let's just hop out of here. Actually, I'll stay in there because we'll be going somewhere. So let's see what's going to happen up here. Where's our plastic? Oh, we should see lots of plastic going here now. Well, were we actually out of oil when I dropped that off? Not quite, but as you can see, I'm not getting any of it there. Slowly it's getting some. I suspect I probably need more cracking going on here. It probably won't matter yet. We'll have lots of oil now, and I will show you why as I travel along here. We are coming into the station. Watch how fast that fills. Wow, that emptied that tank that fast. So I could stick another pump on this tank and have two tanks that basically, how's this? How do I explain this? We have a pump. You see how it attaches to the top of that center tank? So you could put another pump in one of the two sections here. Each tank is like the length of that car is the width of 6 pumps. So each of the 2 spots, the pair of spots, let me see here if I. So either this one or this one would reach the center of the front tank. And then if I added another pump right here, it would do nothing because only one can attach to the center point of each of the 3 tanks. So in theory, you could get 3 pumps filling it, and just have 3 tanks because the throughput of the pump is pretty fast when it's on a tank. Anyway, so let me see. We're filling up. That's 13,500 going on 14,000. I told this to go at 50, but that might be kind of high. Let's drop that down to 30. Actually, we'll go 20. I do want to run often enough that the base is starving most of the time. So, as you can see, I've got this all hooked up here. Let's have a look at the map. I went off screen and did some clearing. And I'm also using twinned rails. Oh, I can't really show that very well though because of no radar there, but the rails are twinned, so you go on the right hand track, you go forward, and then trains come back the other way on the left hand track, which is their right. So basically they come down here and fill up or visit and goes back and loops around. And then we've got this is all low res because of no radar. It goes back over and connects here. So you see the train can come in, come off here, and then come back through and go on here. So when I add the other oil on, I'll do just a spur off like this one, and I'll leave this as the main eastern line. So I need to convert. Let's see here. I need to convert the base over to running tracks like this, but oh my gosh, it's such a pain to try and get through here because see, trying to add a second rails along there, I'd have to. I don't know what I would do there because we'd have roboports in the way and. It would be a pain. So I'd have to put that track along here. Well, what's going to happen when you hit this? And what's going to happen when you hit this? Well, this would have to go, and it's going to be such a pain that I just didn't bother. So I might have to do something different on that. Let's see what else we've got here. Oh, it's stuffed up today. I don't know if you can hear me breathing, so I'm trying not to sound like Darth Vader. Oh, I just realized I could stick a couple pump jacks on there and pump them up to this tank up here. Oh, which is full, and I bet I don't have a train coming down here to get that. Yeah, well, that could make things faster, couldn't it? How are we doing on the coal? Oh my gosh, there's just so much to watch for on these little tiny resource patches. They're really getting what's the word? Tedious. So I'm looking forward to a new map with more resources in smaller, or like in clumps, so that they'll be spaced out here and there, but be so much easier to deal with. You do a lot less chasing resources, which I think at this point is what I'm after. Well, let's see. Here comes the train. Oh, here just popped in. Okay, so the next thing is to expand over in here. I don't think I'll show that on screen because it's just going to be a bit tedious to watch. You've seen me build this stuff already. There was one thing I was trying to show you. There it is, a Covarex. These centrifuges are running that Covarex thing. What I had only the 2 going. So as you can see, now there's now 6 of them, but not enough to keep them all running at the same time, because even though they only use 40 units of the U-235, it stores 80 plus the 40 it's working on. So that really slows it down. I wish it would only take, only load for the one cycle instead of 2 extra cycles. But it'll all even out. I'll just leave it alone, and these will all be filled, and then it'll start dumping U-235 out on the network. How are we doing on the network? I can't really show. Oh, here we are. I still get 11,000 of the U-238 ore. That's the dark green stuff. I've got lots of that, so I'm not too worried about that. We are getting pretty low on uranium. See, 23k, and this is just slowly filling, and it has to go till it's full. So I could actually tell this train to just go. Matter of fact, just go. Go, train, go. It's freedom train. Go, freedom train. It's gonna dock over here or go to the station. Let's just watch and see everything jump into action when it arrives. So I was having some problems here with traffic. The trains, they'd be sitting here waiting to get to this base ore check. So one would stop here, and then another one stop, and then another one stop, and then any that were in the station couldn't get out. So I had to add another iron ore station here, and that totally solved it. But I had also removed the base ore check from all the trains, so that they'll come in and go straight to a station instead of stopping there first. So that's made things a little smoother in here. I'm not really sure why I was using that base check. It's just something I saw Catherine Sky doing, and I thought, oh, well, that makes sense at the time. But I don't really know what the theory was behind it. So there you go. If you're doing stuff from watching somebody else and you don't understand why they're doing what they're doing, well, I prefer to know. So this, unless somebody else knows a reason for doing that, let me know. But I don't really see one. Okay, so you can see now things are moving along here. We've got the ore on the belt. Look at all that lit up green. Isn't that psychedelic? Okay, that's enough jib jab. Let's see, what are we doing next? Just checking. Oh, I've got lots of uranium shells now. I've got like 1,000 of me, so I could just go and mow down half the world. We actually have enough. I could make a nuke to show it, but I think I'll think about it. Maybe we'll see that by the end of the episode. I guess we'll see. So I'm gonna pause here, and I'm gonna head up and expand up here a little bit. So, well, yeah, you saw me last episode going through how fast this uranium ammo works. So I don't think I'll show that this time. I haven't checked on the rocket in a while, but I don't imagine we've got. Let's have a look. I'm not doing anything except just scrolling around showing you stuff, but kind of need to, don't we? So I don't think we've got enough. Yeah, see, the threshold is still, we're not getting the oil fast enough to be able to. I have the solid fuel set at, doesn't show it on here, but I think it was 6,000 and for the light oil, and it's staying at about 4,900. So it's not getting enough to actually start outputting that solid fuel. So we're not actually making any headway on the rocket at all right now. I'm hoping that'll get enough oil coming in that'll be sorted. Speaking of which, I imagine, where was it? The base oil, or the SB oil down here, the South base, Stewie base. We can get a train on that right away, and that'll give us a little more oil. It's not very much there, but it might be enough just to help. So let's get a train in for that. I think I've got one with me. And let me see here. Oh neat, you can hook the trains together. I guess I knew that, I just never really tried it. Hey, if you did it that way, it could go in two different directions. Come down here and fill and then go right back up on the same one line, but yeah, I don't do it that way. Just waiting for this train. Is it gonna go? Okay, I'll just put this here. So place that down. And, oh, do I have any fuel? Not very much. Oops. So 22 wood. I got any coal? No. Well, we can get more wood easy enough. Okay, I'll stick the rest of that in there. And we need a tank. Where's the tank cars? Tank wagon. Fluid wagon, that's what it's called. So that train is sitting there waiting to get enough oil to then go. So let's stick, where's my fluid tank? Stick that on there. Let's change the color to black because it's black oil. And we want to make this go to SB oil. And fluid count to, we want oil greater than, let's call this 20,000. Then go. And then we go to base oil. Not bothering with the check. Fluid, and let me see. Oh, we want that to be inventory empty. Ooh, is that right? I think it worked for that one. Yeah, empty cargo inventory. So away you go. Well, let's just. I just got run over, but I get on the train. We're just gonna go for a little journey here. I was gonna pause, but well, we're going for a little base tour instead. Zoom, so you get to see. I put some laser turrets along there, here and there, just to kind of keep things back while I was working on it. Don't really know if, like, I don't know if I dare let rails just sit there without being protected by the lasers. I don't know how much the biters will go after it. Like if they try to settle near it, they'll chase the trains. If I'm in a train, and they'll start chasing it. And well, you saw that earlier in this series. Yeah, it's just kind of a pain. It's better just to throw the turrets along there and let them kill them. Where in the world am I going? Oh yes, down to the sub base. Oh, that looks so neat going through the trees like that. Alright, this will fill up quickly because it's a pump on the tank. Look at that. And it's gotten to the 20,000 it needed, and away it goes again. That'll take a while to fill up, so this train's going to be sitting there a lot, I imagine. Now, hopefully I don't run out of fuel. Oh no, I'm good. I still got 50 wood in it. Alright, and then once we get back, I guess I didn't really have to sit here for the rest of it. I could just bail out. Let me see that. There's still a little bit more iron back here at Iron Ore North. You see I've basically torn up the stuff here. There was an iron mine there and an iron mine there. But they're just sitting there. See, they've got iron in them, but not very much. So I got kind of one more trip to pick up from there, and then it'll be done. Okay, so that is that one done. And it's filling up on fuel and dropping off the oil. Oh my gosh, that's good. It's good to get more oil, that's for sure. Look at that plastic going. Look, it's actually backing up. When's the last time you saw that backed up? Still no solid fuel though. I did fix that. Yeah, I did. It's slowly gaining. Maybe I just need to get more refineries in going there. But to put them in, I either have to offset it and move things over, or I have to deal with a bunch of these belts here. I'm kind of on the fence what to do about that. Okay, well, oh my. Then the copper's getting light. Erg. So I think that mine's just about dead. So I possibly, why is that doing that? There should be lots of Oh, it must just be using more now. Oh, okay. So the reason you're seeing that now is because with more plastic, we've been making more red circuits. And when we make more red circuits, we need more green circuits. And when we need, oh my gosh, when we need more green circuits, we need more copper and iron. So that's why we're seeing that being used. But it looks like it's still keeping up. It's just looking a bit thin on the belt, and there's not much I can do about that without adding more furnaces. So let's see if I can add more furnaces. I could. I'd have to strip that back a bit. I don't think I need the stone now. Yeah, so I could strip kind of the edge of these panels here and add more copper production. I don't know if I should though. I think it should be okay because you can see the reds are really backing up now. So at some point here, there'll be more there than it can use, and they'll stop, and then you can already see it. See the green circuits are getting full. So I think this is all going to start. You'll see the copper starting to back up here soon. So I'm not going to worry about that right now. And let me see, is that about the only other thing to do now at this point is to go and head over here to get started on another oil, and then that'll have enough oil coming in that I think that'll sort a rocket problem. So I have to get in there and clean all that out now, so I'm going to do that, and I'll pause it here and then I'll resume shortly. Okay, well, didn't take very long to clear this out. Let's have a looky on the map. So we now have that oil. Oh, there's some more to the east, but it's not very big, but that sure is a big mass of red, so is that. So I think maybe I'll just wipe out this little nest here, and then we'll stick some turrets around this, and then start building oil there. So we're just about out of time for today, so we'll just do a little bit more shooty here, which you didn't get to see, but now you get to see a little. Let me see, is that the start of that bigger one? Yeah, it's getting there. Follow me this way, everybody this way. Come on. Oh, you're just little biters. You're little baby biters. Aw, I almost feel bad about killing you. Little fellas. Alright, well, come up here and I got a present for you. There you go. Kill the last of them. Alright, everybody's dead. The rest of them, they're hanging out down there. Okay, so let's clear this off, and then I'll have to go back to base for supplies, and then I'll do that. I think off screen I'll get the next one done, and then next episode, boy, it must be getting about time to start nuking something, isn't it? Well, you know what, next episode we're going to nuke something. How's that sound? Are you as excited as I am? Will you listen to me? Don't I sound excited? Oh yes, I really am. I'm going to go out and wait till you see the big bada boom. Oh, you know what, we can use it and we can clear this area off, maybe, if I remember. We'll clear something. It's really good. Once you get enough of that U-235 coming in, it's really good for clearing. Instead of using grenades and bots, you can just drop a nuke, for instance, right in here. I see there's under there somewhere. There's copper, which you can't really see. Oh yeah, there you are. You see, just barely see it. So I'd throw a nuke right in the middle there, and it just go whoop and just empty a spot like this. And that really makes it easier for mining. Mining with nukes. Doesn't hurt the patch any, but it sure wipes out the trees and any. I haven't seen any biters or any biter bases yet that could withstand the nuke, or players for that matter. I even had 5 shields on it. Still killed me when I was testing it, like trying to kill myself with it. So, all right. Well, that's about it for today. So we got quite a bit done. Yeah, once we have this oil, I think we are gonna be in good shape. Let's see how that. Look at that. The plastic line is full. We getting any solid fuel yet? No. Jeepers. One of these days. Well, it's getting pretty close. It's up to almost 6K, so we keep that oil coming. I think we'll see that once we get this one done. We're gonna see solid fuel, I think. So yeah, I'll get that done, and next episode I'll show you that, and perhaps we'll nuke something. How's that sound? So tune in for that, and I'll see you then. Bye for now.